Hey, Sensei Andy here, and I'm doing a video for you today on how to deal with the I want to quit thing that you may get from your child. Now, the first thing we need to understand is whether or not that child really wants to quit or not. Okay, that's really important. Okay, I'll give you an example right now. Okay, very recently I was speaking to a parent and they turned and said, they keep saying they don't want to come anymore. And they said, what do I do? Now, here's the thing, this is what my answer was to them. I said, okay, next time class is on, when they say it, bring them anyway. And they were like, what, actually bring them to class? I said, yeah. So bring them to class, bring them here, okay, and then see how they are at the end of class. So this first step we need to look at is whether or not they still enjoy it. So that student turned up, they did class, we didn't do anything differently. At the end of class, that parent messaged me and went, wow, he absolutely loved it. He's come out buzzing, he can't wait for next lesson. I said, see, I told you, it wasn't that they didn't want to do it anymore, it was something else. So we're gonna get to that now. So the problem is that children have so many things going on in their lives right now. And they might be doing something like playing video games, playing with their friends, and because they're already invested in that, being told you've got to stop and change what you're doing when they don't want to change what they're doing means you're going to get what's called pushback. That child doesn't want to do what they've been told to do. Now the thing is, we know through life, there are going to be times where we have to stop what we want to do in order to do something we need to do because it's important for our lives going forward, okay? And that's normal, we know that. Well, we also know as adults that we can just go back to doing what we wanted to do afterwards. It's not that big of a deal. But children don't get that. Children live in the now, and they aren't very good at time management and things like that. That's why we're adults and we need to help them. So what you need to do is very, very simple. I'll give you an example, okay? If your child's ready to go for martial arts class, which means they've got to get up, they've got to go get changed, they've got to do this, that, and the other, and then get in the car, and then be driven somewhere. Or the alternative is, I'm going to play on my games console. If they have the option, they will choose the easier route. They're children, that's what they do, okay? Doesn't mean they don't like their martial arts class. They just like things being easy. And some children can be a bit lazy, okay? I was one of them. Now, I was just the same, and this is really important. I was just the same, okay? If I was like, oh, I don't want to get off my Mega Drive. For those that remember Sega Mega Drives. Okay, I don't want to get off my Mega Drive. I just want to play more video games. And my parents said, no, you've got karate. Get changed, you're going now. Okay, I got to karate, guess what? Loved it, every time. And you can see because of where I am today. I'm very grateful for my parents making sure I lived up to my commitments. So I said I wanted to do karate. I did enjoy karate. My mum and dad knew I loved karate. I just didn't like it because I had to get up, get sorted, get changed. And for me, I had to cycle 5 miles to get there. Okay, but I did that 5 times a week. Okay, but I didn't like the getting ready and the journey. That wasn't what I enjoyed. I enjoyed karate. If I could have just gone out from my bedroom or my living room into the dojo to train, that would have been fine. There would never have been any pushback from me, but that's not how it works. So if you ever get a point where your child doesn't want to do it, the first thing you need to do is decide, well, do they really enjoy it or not? And here's what you do. You bring them to class anyway, bring their uniform with them, and get them to get changed when they get here. Get them to get on the mat and sit there in the class, in our seating areas, and see how they are in class. If you see them smiling, if you see them happy, if you see them enjoying it, you know that it's not that they don't want to do it anymore. You know that it's just they're living in the now and they're trying to weigh up which one they want to do at that point in time, not understanding time management. It's just the same as when they want to go to school. The only difference is they have no choice but to go to school, okay? So you make them go. Well, it's the same with martial arts. If they want to get good at it, they need to attend. And if they really do enjoy it, it is just the transition from what they're doing into what they need to be doing. That's the issue, and that's where the detachment comes. We just need to try and help them through that detachment issue into what they enjoy doing. So bring them to class, see how they are. That's one of several steps, okay? There are lots of things, but because obviously if a child really, really doesn't like martial arts, of course you don't want them to be here because we wouldn't want to make them that sad. But 90% of the time, the children actually really do enjoy their classes. The parents just don't always see that. So if this ever happens and you're not normally a parent that comes and watches, come in and see if they're really enjoying it. You need to see it with your own eyes because we can tell you it, but you need to experience it, and that's important. So this is Sensei Andy saying, have a great time, and any questions, please just message us. We're here anytime. Take care. Bye-bye.